Hello, hello, hello. I welcome you all to this video of mine. Today I shall be discussing with you about basic math. Yes, JEE and NEET examinations are coming, and so this video might help those students who are going to appear for JEE and then on the 4th of May for NEET. Okay, so let's without wasting any time, let's move to the very first topic, which is angle. Now see, angle, as we all know, this angle, let this be an arc length A, O and B. So if AB is the arc of, let's say, length S, and theta is the angle subtended at the center, and this segment is having a radius of r, then theta, or the angle subtended, is defined as the ratio between the arc length and arc length, that is AB's length, and to the radius r. Okay, so the arc length is S and radius is r. So we are getting what? Theta equal to S upon r. So S will be equal to r theta. S is equal to r theta. Okay. Now see, since S is equal to r theta, now so this is the length of AB. Now coming back to the angle part, the SI unit of angle is what? It's not degree, though many of us think that since we measure every angle in degree, so it is degree, the SI unit of angle is degree, but actually it is not so. The SI unit of angle is radian. Okay, the SI unit of angle is radian. Now to convert radian into degree, the very first thing which you should know, that 180 degree is equal to pi radian. 180 degree is equal to pi radian, and so if you use unitary method, what you will get? 1 radian is equal to 180 degree by pi. So if someone asks you what will be, let's say if I ask you what will be the value of 30 degree in radian 30 degree value, what it will be. So see how we will do, we will write it in this way: 180 degree value is pi rad. Okay, 180 degree value is pi rad. So 1 degree value will be how much? Pi by 180. So therefore 30 degree value is how much? It will be pi by 180 into 30 rad. So it is going to come 31s are 36 are 180. So pi upon 6 rad. Okay. Now let's go to some question from this part which we will solve. See, now the question says converting radian to degree. So radian to degree means, basically we did in the previous slide from degree to radian. Now they are asking us to convert radian to degree. Now what they are giving us? Pi by 3. Now see, for pi by 3, we will approach in the same way. See what? Pi radian, I told you that pi radian is equal to how much? 180 degree. So pi by 3 will be how much? Pi by 3 radian will be 180 upon pi into pi upon 3 degree. Okay, so pi gone, 3 ones are, and 3 here, it will be 60 degree. So the value of this radian in angle, it is coming out as 60 degree. Okay, now let's do one more, and the rest two, it's a homework for you, you will practice on your own. See, let's say for 6 pi. Now see, we will again go by the same way. Pi radian, pi rad, it means how much? It means 180 degree. Okay, so therefore what will be 6 pi rad? 6 pi rad will be 180 by pi into 6 pi. So it is equal to 0.4848 or 4, and it is 1080 degree. Clear? 1080 degree. The remaining two is a homework for you. Hope you will do it. If not, then just comment below so that I can solve it for you. Okay, now next, Next, moving to next specific question, the reverse of the previous slide, which says convert the degree to the radian. Now they are giving us five angles, and they asked us to convert these angles into radian. Now how will we approach? See, first I am doing with this big figure 1000 degree. The approach is all same. 180 degree is standing out for pi radian, pi rad. So 1 degree we all know unitary method, so pi by 180 degree, pi by 180 rad. Therefore what should be for 1000 degree? 1000 degree, it will be pi by 180 into 1000, and that's rad. So this and this gone, 2 nines are, 250s are. So without going much into the detailed complication, 50 by 9 pi. Now keep this thing in mind in your entrance, in any entrance examination. They generally don't go into very specific calculative part. Okay, they will keep the answer in simple terms. Okay, so you need not find out the decimal part, 50 upon 9, then going on dividing. Yeah, that may come, that will come in cases where that significant number and all those are involved. But for these specific questions, I don't think they will complicate the matter, since you are not allowed to enter the hall with calculator. Okay, so keep your calculation simple and you will be good to go. Okay, now coming to the next very question. See, 150 degree, this is one of the very common questions. See, all the angles between 0 to 180, 0 to 360 are very common. Why? Because if you look very closely, they will all fall within the circle, because the total angle at the center of a circle is 360. So all angle from 0 to 360 are important. So for 150 degree, what we will do? See, the basic formula is same. So 180 for pi, so 1 degree for pi by 180. तो 150 डिग्री के लिए क्या होगा? So it will be pi by 180 into 150 degree. Now see, if you calculate, what you will get, sorry, not degree, it will be radian. So what it value is, this gone, and 3 6 and 3 5 so it will be 5 pi by 6 rad. Now, another very important thing, I said you just a few moments before that you may not calculate it in the very elaborate way. You may keep the answer in 5 pi by 6, but in the options, suppose they are giving you, instead of this 5 pi by 6, let's say they are giving you in this way. Let's say they are giving you in 2.666 something in value, in numerical value, no pi is given and nothing. Okay, so in that scenario, keep this in mind, the value of pi is exactly 22 by 7 or 3.14. So if they ask you to find the exact value, or the options compel you to find the exact value, then what you need to do, just put the value of pi as 3.14. Now if you put it as 3.14, then see, it is coming out as 15.70 divided by 6. So we are getting what? 6 2s are 12. So 3.366 are 36, 1 0, 6 ones are 6, so 4 point again 0, so 6 6 are 30. So 2.616, which is very close to this answer, and they will frame it in this way that you get it confused the moment you saw this question. Okay, so don't think that the answer will be in this frame only. They may frame your answer in this way. Coming to the, you know what happened in NEET last year, so this year also they are going, this year they will set the paper, I hope so, in a very standard format, so that they bring back the glory of the exam. Okay, they hold back the glory of the exam. Okay, so I solved two questions, now remaining three, hope you can do it. Next, moving to the next very important part of basic math. See, trigonometric ratio. Why CBSE had introduced this subject of basic math? Because throughout the physics, throughout class 11 and class 12 syllabus, wherever you will go, you will find that the topics which I am covering you right here, you will find their application in various ways. Okay, sometimes they may be used in kinematics, sometimes what they will 100% come up in kinematics in different formats. Okay, and so your base should be very tough with this on this particular topic of basic math. Okay, so now coming to another topic on basic math, which is trigonometric ratio. See, more or less from class 9 onwards, this topic is very common among us. Okay, so what is trigonometric ratio? See, if this is my theta, and first of all, this is a, I hope you identified the triangle, right? This is a right angle triangle, and this is your hypotenuse, let's say it's L, and this is the height H with the base B. So coming to the trigonometric ratio, the very first ratio which we come to learn in class 9 onwards is sine theta. What is our sine theta value? Sine theta is basically height upon hypotenuse. Next value is the cosine or cos theta. It is what? It is B upon L. B upon L means base upon height. Now, if you divide sine theta by cos theta, you are getting another value which is tan theta. Now see, so tan theta value is basically what? Tan theta says I am equal to H by B. Okay, if you put the values of sine theta and cos theta, then you will see that the hypotenuse will get cancelled out, and we will be left with tan theta to be exactly equal to H by B. Okay, now every one of us might have heard about the concept of Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so what Pythagoras said, ki in a right angle triangle, the hypotenuse square will be exactly equal to the height square plus the base square. Okay, now if we divide the entire equation by the hypotenuse, then what we will be getting, we will get this. Okay, so see, we are getting this now. See, L square and L square, they are cancelling out each other, so we are getting left with 1 H square by L square. This is nothing but sine square theta, and B square by L square, this is nothing but cos square theta. So the very famous formula sine square theta plus cos square theta is all here in front of you. Okay, now this is how you get the derivation very correct. Now why I am doing this derivation? There is no need to do any derivation in NEET or JEE, because they are very thorough. Ki you just simply need to memorize the formula, but the twist is you should know from where the formula has come, because you may not know what questions are going to come in which you may be required to derive the entire formula to get to the desired result. Okay, so it's better to know a little bit of the formula, of the derivation of the formula, not entire thing. Okay, now coming to the trigonometric ratios, there are more three ratios, the reciprocal of these three. Okay, so first one is cosec theta. Now see, what is cosec theta? Cosec theta is the reciprocal of sine theta. Now see, what is sine theta? H by L. So if I reverse it, it will be what? Hypotenuse L by H. This is my cosec theta. Now cos theta, it is sec theta. Sec theta, it is equal to what? 1 by cos theta. Okay, now see, since cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, so if you reverse this, it will be what? It will be length upon base. Now the last of the trigonometric ratios, it is cot theta. Now what will be the exact value of cot theta? Cot theta is 1 upon tan theta. Now see, for tan theta, we know the value of tan theta as H by B, mane height upon base. Okay, now if we reverse the value of tan theta, we will be getting what? We will be getting base by height. Okay, base by height. Now don't worry, you need not memorize all these six trigonometric ratios. Just simply memorize the three trigonometric ratios and their formula. After that, you can derive on your own. Suppose they are asking you what is the value of sec theta. If you know the value how to find out sine theta, then just reverse it, reciprocalize it, and you will get 1 upon sine theta as your cosec theta. For sec theta also you will get, if you know how to find out cos theta, just reciprocate it and you will get cos 1 by cos theta as your sec theta. Okay, and we move like this only. Okay, now coming to the other two formulas which are very important, just like this one is sine square theta plus cos square theta. See, the first formula, second formula important for you is that key tan square theta, wait a minute, it will be your sec square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. This is your second formula, sorry, it should be B and this should be A. Okay, and the third one is cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. Now for me, let me give you a homework. See, using sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, using this very only simple formula, you are going to derive the two equations. First equation is sec square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1, and the last equation is cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. So use this single formula of sine square theta plus cos square theta as 1, and then using it derive the other two equations. Okay, now next let us move to some trigonometric values. Okay, values of certain, now this table, many of my students I see who are in class 9 10, they 9 10 11 as well as in 12 also, they are very dreaded of this particular table. सर ये याद ही नहीं होता है यार, ये क्या दिया है, 0 पे 0, 30 पे हाफ, क्या चलता रहता है. Now see, the trick is very important. You just remember about sine. ठीक है, so how you will remember, sine 0 is 0 for you straight away, no concept, no problem in it. I think there should be no problem. Now sine 30 is what, half. Sine 45 1 by root 2. Sine 60 it is root 3 upon 2. Sine 90 it is 1. Okay, bus, that's it. You need to trust me, you need to memorize this only. The just memorize the value of sine. Cos we will get it from sine only. Now see how we will get. Remember this, cos 45 is same as sine 45. So cos 45 is also 1 by root 2. Okay, now what we will do, see here it was 1. Okay, so we will continue writing like this. So cos 0 ho gaya 1, cos 60, sorry, sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So cos 60 will be how much, root 3 by 2. Okay, sine 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 45 1 by root 2, cos sine 30 is 1 by 2, so cos 30 will be 1 by 2. Now sine 0 is 0, so cos 90 is 0. Now what is this known as? Keep this thing, remember, sine and cos are complementary to each other. Okay, sine and cos are complementary to each other. This complementary term we will discuss in detail when we shall be dealing with projectile motion. Now see, the projectile motion, the very fundamental question which comes very often, you will find they will give you two balls thrown at an angle 60 degree and 30 degree, what will be their range and blah blah, this kind of questions they are framing. These questions are very specifically, these are direct question from complementary angle. Yeah, the very complementary angle which you did in class 6 or 7, which says that two angles are complementary if the sum is 90 degrees. Okay, now coming back to this part now, see now coming to tan theta. सर आपने तो बोल दिया कि sin theta तो याद रखो, अब तो tan theta आ गया, अब क्या करें. Now beta, what is tan theta? Tan theta is sin by cos na. Now see, tan 0 will be what, sin 0 by cos 0. Now what is sin 0? See, sin 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, so 0 upon 1 is how much? 0 upon 1 is 0 only. ठीक है, so no need to remember the value of tan theta, tan 0. Just remember tan theta is what, sin theta by cos theta. So sin 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, 0 upon 1 is 0. Now coming to tan 30, tan 30 will be what, 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2. So you will get it 1 by root 3. Now the major two problem of tan is tan 30 and tan 60. More or less everyone knows that tan 45 is 1. So tan 45, why 1? Because tan sin 90 and sin 45 and cos 45 are equal. So 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2 is your 1. Now coming to cos 6, tan 60. Now see, tan 60 is the most problematic thing, because many students will get confused between whether it's 1 by root 3 or root 3. So what I am telling you, don't confuse yourself. Just remember, sin 60 is what? Root 3 by 2. Cos 60 is what? 1 by 2. So if you divide both of them, what you are getting? You are getting root 3 na. हो गया. अब next, the worst part is tan 90. Now the tan 90 part, again let's go to the formula na. So sin 90 is how much? Sin 90 is 1 na. Cos 90 is how much? 0 na. So sin 90 by cos 90 will be what? 1 by 0. Now what is any, when you divide anything by 0, when 0 is present at the numerator, denominator, that is 1 upon 0, we consider this term as infinity, or it is defined as undefined. Yeah, it is defined as undefined. Why? Because infinity is something about which we don't know yet. ठीक है, science or the principles of mathematics ends at infinity. ठीक है, and it is still a research to go on with infinity. That is beyond our discussion, topic of discussion. So let's get within the topic now. See, so tan 90 is 0. Okay, done. Now sir, ये तो आ गया अब cot theta यार. Cot theta में क्या करे? Cot theta क्या है? Cot theta is nothing but the reciprocal of tan theta ना. So see, cot 0. What is tan 0? Tan 0 is 0. So cot 0 will be how much? Cot 0 will be, just put the formula of cot. See, it will be easier. Cot is tan. So tan 0 is 0. Cot 0 will be how much? 1 by tan 0. So it will be infinity. Correct? Very good. Now see, what will be your cot 30? Cot 30 will be 1 by tan 30. So it will be root 3. What will be your cot 45? 1 by tan 45. 1 by tan 45 is your 1. So it is 1. What will be your cot 60? It is 1 by tan 60. It is 1 by root 3. And finally, what is your cot 90? It will be 1 upon tan 90. So it will be how much? It will be 0. Now just look at the two rows. Tan 0 0, tan 30 1 by root 3, tan 45 1, tan 60 root 3, tan 90 infinity. We are just rewriting it from back to the start. Okay? For cot, what is tan 90? Cot 0 is exactly same. What is tan 60? Cot 630 is also same. Cot 45, tan 45 are having the same values. Tan 60 and cot 60, tan 30 and cot 30 both are same, and cot 0 and tan 0 and cot 90 both are also same. Okay? Now just using this same trick, let me give you a homework to do for sec and cosec. Okay? What you are going to do, just solve it and post and just comment it in the below comment box, so that I can see that whether you are capable to do it or not. And in case you are not able to do it, then don't worry, I will give it. I hope you will be able to do it, because sec theta, the formula as I discussed in the last slide, it will be 1 by cos theta. Okay, and for cosec theta it will be 1 by sin theta, straight away. Okay, now let's move to the next very important topic. Okay, now see, this is the way you need to, this is the questions which you need to attempt. Now straight away they had asked you to find the value. Now sin 60 cos 30 plus sin 45 cos 30 plus sin 90 and cos 90. So let's see. Now see, what is sin 60? As I discussed, sin 60 is root 3 upon 2 multiplied by cos 30 is how much? Same, root 3 upon 2. Very good. Sin 45 is how much? 1 upon root 2. Cos 30 is how much? Root 3 upon 2. Sin 90, 1. Cos 90, 0. Now see, 1 into 0, so we won't talk of this part. This part is already over for us. Now we are left with root 3 into root 3. How much? 3. By 2 into 2, 4. Plus root 3 by 2 root 2. So let's take the LCM. So if we take the LCM, it will be coming to 4 root 2. So what we will get, 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. Now sir, the question is over. Answer is no. The question is not yet over. Keep this in mind. We need to rationalize the denominator before we proceed. ठीक है, before we proceed we need to rationalize the denominator. So how to rationalize? Multiply the numerator and denominator both with 4 root 2 and 4 root 2. What you will get if you multiply? So 12 into 2 is 24 plus 8 root 6 divided by 16 into 2 is 32. So if we take 8 as common, so what we were left with, 3 plus root 6 by 4. That's the value of this part. Okay. Now see, this is important. We need to know about rationalization, because if you check with the previous year questions, there are different questions in which at the end you won't get the answer. Why you are not getting the answer? Maybe the reason is rationalization. Okay. Now let's go to the second one. Now for the second one, see what they are telling us. Tan 60. What is tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. What is sec 45? Now see, sec 45. Now cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Sec is the reciprocal of cos. So it will be how much? It will be root 2. Okay? Now again, cosec 60. Cosec 60 is how much? Cosec 60 is the reciprocal of sin 30. So cosec 30 is the reciprocal of sin 30. Okay? So sin 30 is 1 by 2. So cosec 30 is only 2. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. So if I cancel out, then what we are getting? We are getting root 3 root 2 plus root 3. If I take root 3 as common, so root 2 plus 1 is your answer. Yes, in this scenario, no need to do anything with the denominator, because the denominator is 1 and it is well rationalized. Okay? Now, so this one is for you. Try it. Next, coming to the next very, very important formula. See, this formula, those who are math student, money, they are having maths in your 11 and 12, they will find it a little bit easier rather than bio students. Bio students will complain, sir ये क्या है, हमारा तो maths नहीं था. But बेटा मैथ्स नहीं था, ठीक है, बट व्हेन यू विल बी सॉल्विंग SHM questions na, SHM माने simple harmonic motions question, these figures, these sin a plus b, sin b plus, a minus b, this will be very very fearful for you and for your future exam also. Okay, so it's better you know little bit of this formula. Okay, now see, the formula is right in front of you and you need to memorize this formula by heart. Okay, you need to memorize this by heart. Okay, now see, sin a plus b, it's very easier also. Sin a plus b is what? Sin a cos b. एक बार sin a को लो, एक बार cos b का वैल्यू लो, प्लस cos a का वैल्यू लो, then put the value of sin b. बस done. Now a minus होगा तो everything remains same, just put minus instead of plus. Simple. Now come to cos. What is cos? Cos में क्या है? Cos a cos b, sin a sin b. बस ठीक है. Now but the difference is, if it is plus, देन इधर माइनस होगा, इफ इट इज माइनस इधर प्लस होगा. साइन में क्या था? प्लस पे प्लस आ रहा था और माइनस पे माइनस आ रहा था, बट इधर द रिवर्स विल हैपन. ठीक है. नाउ नेक्स्ट पार्ट, tan. tan का वैल्यू क्या है? tan a प्लस tan b, नीचे 1 माइनस tan a tan b. माइनस कब आएगा? जब इधर प्लस होगा. इधर प्लस सेम है, वो कोई इशू नहीं है. ठीक है. नाउ कमिंग टू द a माइनस b पार्ट, व्हाट वी विल गेट इट इज tan a माइनस tan b. माइनस tan b ऊपर व्हेन we are getting minus. Now niche in the denominator we are getting plus, so it will be 1 plus tan a tan b. Okay, so these formulas are very fundamental for your upcoming exams. Okay, trust me, you will get it in your exams. Okay, in different forms, so it's better to remember this. Now let's move to the next part. Now here is something which you might see in your class 10 exams. ठीक है, for angle less than 90 degree. ठीक है, so याद रखो, if the angle value is less than 90 degree, what we do, sin 90 minus theta is sin cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, Sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta, and cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. You need to remember this as well, because I hope you remember this because it was there in your class 10 curriculum. Okay, if you if what you every board ICSE or CBSE or state, any state board will have this in their syllabus at class 10 level. Okay, now let's move to the next part. Now see, they are asking you to find the values. Okay, now let's find the values. Before finding this, sorry, एक slide ज़्यादा skip हो गया था. Now, okay, एक नहीं, काफ़ी सारा slide skip होता. Now see, first we need to learn the quadrant rule. Now see, this thing is very important. Quadrant rule, I still remember when I was a student, I got it done by my grandfather. Okay, he explained it very well. There is the mnemonics to remember: all, sine, tan, cos. Okay, remember this, all will, you will get it, all means all are positive in the very first quadrant. Sine, relatives of signs, relatives of signs means not all plus minus, that those, that are not the relatives. Relatives of sine means sine and cosec. Sine and cosec will be positive. All sine, tan, cos. Na? So all first quadrant में all trigonometric ratios are positive. In the second quadrant, sine and cosec values are only positive. Keep it in mind. Only only sine and cosec are positive. Cos, cot, tan, sec all are negative. Okay? In the third quadrant, tan and cot are positive, but all the other are negative. Other means sine, wine, ये सब negative होगा in third quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos and sec is positive. ठीक है, और बाकी सब negative. So first quadrant में क्या होगा, सब positive है. Sine, cosec positive है only in second quadrant. Third quadrant, only tan and cot are positive. Okay, so this is the quadrant rule. Clear? And now what is the angle change which occurs? See, this is 0. We start with 0. Keep a protector if you are unable to get it. 0. If we rotate 90 degree, then it will come to 90. Again rotate by 90, we will get to 180 degree. Again rotate by 90, we will get to 270. Again rotate, since the circle is getting completed. Okay, na? So if you go by this, so there will be a nice circle like this. So this will be 360. Now again add 90, so it will be 450. Okay, again add 90, it will be 540. Okay, again add 90, it will be how much? It will be 630. Okay, and again add 90, it will be 720. So it will go on like this. Okay, now coming to the next part, see, if 90 into n plus minus theta, I am getting that it will be very difficult for you to get it, but try to grab it. Okay, 90 into, I will discuss it in the next slide, don't worry. 90 into n plus minus theta kuch bhi ho, if n is odd, now this is important, n should be odd. If n is odd, odd means 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, whatever. Okay? In that scenario, if your initial trigonometric ratio is sine, it will convert to cos. Yeah. And if it is cos, it will convert to sine. If it is tan, it will convert to cot. And if it's sec, then it will convert to cosec. Okay. Now, what will happen if I change the n from odd to even? Now, if I change it, what it will happen? Even means you, hopefully you all know 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, whatever. Okay. So this change which I discussed above, that won't happen. Means sine will stay as sine, cos will stay as cos, tan will stay as tan, cot कॉट ही रहेगा, सेक सेक रहेगा, कोसेक कोसेक रहेगा. ठीक है, कोई भी चेंज वेंज कुछ नहीं होगा. क्लियर? सो नाउ लेट्स गो टू दैट स्लाइड. हाँ, नो नॉट दिस वन, हाँ दिस वन. ठीक है, लेट्स मी एडजस्ट इट. हाँ, नाउ सी, दे आर आस्किंग यू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ साइन 150 डिग्री. नाउ हाउ टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ साइन 50 डिग्री? नाउ सी, साइन, I can write it like this: 180 minus 30 degree. Okay, 180 minus 30 degree. So can I write it like this? 180, I can write it like this: 2 into 90 minus 30. Yeah, because 180 minus 30 is 150, and I am writing 90 as 2 into, because I need to get to the formula which says n into 90 plus minus this. Okay, now see what is this 2 na. So 2 means what? 2 means it is even. 2 means it is even, right? So what I will write first कि साइन साइन ही रहेगा. ठीक है. Now next what, this 30 will come up. Clear? Now about the sign. Sign माने प्लस होगा, इसका वैल्यू प्लस होगा कि माइनस होगा. Now for that we need to look the quadrant. See, this is the quadrant. We know this is 0, this is 90, this is 180, this is your 270, and this is your 360. Now so 180 minus 30 माने it is somewhat over here, correct? This is the angle. Mane theta sine ka, the value of theta is lying in the second quadrant. Now in the second quadrant, who are positive? Sine and cosec. Now this is sine only na. So sine 150 degree will have positive value. That is, what is sine 30? 1 by 2. So the sine 150 value will be 1 by 2. ठीक है. Now sir, can we do it using sin 90 plus 30? Yes, definitely you can do it. ठीक है. It's maths. It's nothing like his माने कोई subjective ये नहीं है कि ऐसा ही एक ही टाइप में हो सकता है. You can do in any number of ways, but it should be logical and it should be in agreement with the basic principles of science. ठीक है. Now see, we can write it like this. So let's see whether the values are same. 90 plus 60. हाँ, क्यों नहीं होगा भाई. 90 प्लस 60 150 है ना. क्लास 2 में पढ़ाते थे 90 9 1 2 3 करके. ठीक है. सो इट इज व्हाट 90 प्लस 60. नाउ व्हाट इज 90 डिग्री? दिस इज द 90 डिग्री. 90 डिग्री प्लस 60, सो दिस विल बी 60. ठीक है. सो अगेन द वैल्यू इज इन द सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट, बट क्वाड्रेंट वी विल कीप असाइड फॉर द टाइमिंग. नाउ सी, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सी, 90 is getting multiplied to 1. 90 into 1, 90 plus 60. ठीक है. So 1 is our odd. So what we will straight away do? We will put it cos 60. Clear? Now keep this in mind. Cos 60 is done. Now about the sign, whether the trigonometric ratio will get a plus or a minus, it will depend on the पेरेंट और द ओरिजिनल जो भी होगा ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक रेशियो उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा. जैसे कि इधर साइन है, सो यू शुड कंसीडर व्हाट विल बी द साइन ऑफ दिस साइन इन द सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट. वी नो ना साइन विल हैव पॉजिटिव वैल्यू. ठीक है. सो वी विल राइट, वी विल कीप इट पॉजिटिव. दैट इज cos 60. नाउ व्हाट इज cos 60 भाई? cos 60 तो 1 by 2 है ना, तो 1 by 2 आ गया. दैट्स इट, प्लेन एंड सिंपल. ठीक है. नाउ सी, लेट्स मूव टू द थर्ड वन, cot 270. अरे बाबा, cot 270 is very big. Cot 270. Now see, we will do it in multiple ways. First we can do it like this कि cot 180 plus 90 कर लो. Now 180 means what? Cot 2 into 90 plus 90 करो. ठीक है ना. अरे 90 तो है, एंगल है ना, यू कांट डिस्क्रिमिनेट बिटवीन एंगल. सो 2 है ना, 2 मीन्स व्हाट? इवन है. सो कॉट का कॉट ही रहेगा. सो कॉट 90 आ गया. ठीक है. नाउ सी, दे आर डिस्कसिंग, दे आर टेलिंग अस कि कॉट 90 है. ठीक है. माने 180 प्लस मीन्स विच क्वाड्रेंट? दिस क्वाड्रेंट, third quadrant. In the third quadrant, which is positive, all sin tan cos, tan is positive na, tan and cot are positive, so it will be what? Positive value. So the value of cot 90 is how much? See, tan 90 is undefined, but cot 90 will be what? 1 by tan 90. And undefined, when it gets in the denominator, माने 1 by infinity is 0. ठीक है. सो इसका वैल्यू आ गया 0. ठीक है सर, आप ये बहुत ये कुछ और वे में बोलिए. ठीक है. चलो नेक्स्ट वे इज कॉट. अच्छा, 270 इज अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 90 ओनली ना. सो लेट अस टेक लाइक दिस कि 270 प्लस 0. हाँ भाई, 270 0 के साथ ऐड करोगे, विल गेट बैक 270 ओनली यार. क्या प्रॉब्लम है 0 के साथ? सो cot 270, what we can write it? We can write it as 3 into 90 plus 0. Now tell me, 3 is a odd figure na. So what will happen for this 3 is being a odd, so cot will be converted to 10. so it will be tan 0. Now sin क्या होगा भाई, sin क्या होगा, सी 270 प्लस थीटा, ठीक है, थीटा तो कुछ है नहीं, जीरो है, ठीक है, सो एक्चुअली इट इज लाइंग इन द tan पार्ट ओनली, ठीक है, सो पॉजिटिव ही लेते हैं, क्यों, बिकॉज भाई जीरो, tan 0 तो जीरो ही होता है, क्लियर, समझ में आया, क्लियर। नाउ ये भी नहीं चल रहा है सर, कुछ और मेथड, चलो और मेथड पे जाते हैं, तो कॉट, let us write it like this, 360 minus let's say 90, हाँ, you can do it, you will find that it is 270 only, so cot 360 को हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं, 4 into 90 ना, minus 90, ये 4 मीन्स क्या है भाई, 4 मीन्स इवन है ना, सो वी कैन स्ट्रेट अवे राइट cot 90, ओके, नाउ सी cot 90 आ गया ना, 4 मीन्स व्हाट, फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट है ना, सो कॉट का वैल्यू तो नेगेटिव आता है, ऑफ कोर्स नेगेटिव आता है, सो ये जीरो माइनस आएगा, करेक्ट, माइनस आएगा। नाउ व्हाट इज कॉट 90, कॉट 90 इज 1 बाई tan 90 ना, एंड tan 90 इज इन्फिनिटी, तो 1 बाई इन्फिनिटी इज व्हाट, जीरो। नाउ टेल मी, जीरो इंटू माइनस क्या होता है, माइनस जीरो, नो इट इज ओनली जीरो, क्लियर, so that's how you will solve these questions, ठीक है। Now I am giving you a trick, the very first thing, see in your examinations now you won't have this kind of plenty time to play with the trigonometric numbers and these questions, ठीक है, so you need to do it in 2 to 3 seconds, ठीक है, if this question at all comes up in your exam. So what you need to do, always put the nearest multiple of 90, 890, 180, 270 to is, suppose करो this number says 120, ठीक है, always put it even multiple, ठीक है, so what we will do, we will write it as 180 minus 60, we won't write it as 90 plus 60, we can write 90 plus 60 but trust me it will complicate your mind, ठीक है, बिकॉज 90 प्लस 60 पे क्या होता है ना, वो ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक रेशियो का फिर चेंज आएगा, ये आएगा, तो प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करता है, तो बेटर नॉट गो टू दिस दैट पार्ट, ठीक है, जस्ट स्टे टू द इवन मल्टीपल ऑफ 90 ओनली, ठीक है। नाउ चलो, सो होप यू विल डू द रेस्ट ऑफ द पार्ट, नाउ मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, ठीक है। नाउ सी, ये फॉर्मूला लोग करा देते हैं, बट टू माई मैंने अकॉर्डिंग टू माई ओपिनियन आई वोंट आस्क माई स्टूडेंट टू दिस एज अ what, as a rattafying stuff, because I know this will have a very very nice derivation, and if the student derive it once or twice, it will go, the formula will automatically get to the it will be easily digested by the students, ठीक है। Now see how will we do it, we will use that formula, sin a plus b. What is sin a plus b? Sin a plus b says sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So what is sin a plus, now see sin 2x, can I write sin 2x as sin x plus x? Yeah, I can write. So I will write sin x cos x plus cos x sin x. So the value will be 2 sin x cos x. Okay, now come to the second part, cos 2x. What is cos 2x? Cos x plus x. So ये क्या होगा, cos x cos a plus b का फॉर्मूला, let me write it over here, cos a plus b, we are getting at cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Now see, cos a cos b, what will be the formula? The basic formula for cos a cos b will be cos a cos b, in this case cos a and b both are same, minus sin a sin b. So we are getting what, cos square a minus sin square a, which we can also write at 2 cos square a minus 1, which we can also write as 1 minus 2 cos, sorry, not cos, it will be sin square a, okay, 2 sin square a, that's it. Now next part it is tan 2x. What is the formula for tan a plus b bhai? Tan a plus b kya hai? Tan a plus b, we are getting tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Clear? Now see, what is tan 2x? Tan 2x we can write it easily as tan x plus x. So it will be what? Tan a, that is tan x plus tan x, divide it 1 minus tan x. So it is how much? 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. Okay, clear? Now see, these things, why they are known as multiple angles and submultiple? Because multiple of x 2x 3x 4x ऐसा करके जब होगा तो उसको मल्टीपल एंगल बोलते हैं. ठीक है. नाउ फॉर द सब मल्टीपल पार्ट, नाउ let me tell you how will you do it. ठीक है. Yes, I will not do it because it's very easy and I hope you will do it. See, I am giving you the hint. Put x as, see x है ना, can I write it like this कि 2 into x by 2 है ना, उसको हम ऐसा लिख सकते हैं ना. Let me change the ink color. Wait. So let's take it, go green. So we can take it like this कि 2x by 2, we will do it like this, x by 2 plus x by 2. ठीक है. And then we will put into this formula. ये फॉर्मूला में पुट करो साइन के लिए. कॉस के लिए अगर होगा तो इस फॉर्मूला में पुट करो. टैन के लिए होगा तो इससे नीचे वाला जो फॉर्मूला है इस फॉर्मूला में पुट करो. नाउ द आंसर व्हाट यू विल गेट फॉर साइन एक्स, साइन एक्स का आंसर तुमको मिलेगा 2 साइन एक्स बाई 2 cos x by 2. Cos x का फॉर्मूला यू विल गेट cos square x by 2 माइनस साइन स्क्वायर x by 2, और tan x का फॉर्मूला मिल जाएगा 2 tan x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Clear? 1 plus tan square x by 2. ठीक है. Please try this. ठीक है. Hope you will get it. ठीक है. Now moving to the next part. ठीक है. Now see, don't worry, I won't keep this video longer. ठीक है. Just two or three more slides, then we will end this video. Okay. Now see, finding the value of sin x. ठीक है. This is also another thing which many teachers, according to me, they are right also in some point, but I want that my students will get it, know how to get that formula. Because see, when I was a child, my teachers, they were respected to me now also, but see, the problem is you need to know, being a student of science, you need to know how this formula is coming. The day you know how this formula is getting, the day you will be independent from mugging up all the formulas. See, because trust me, when you are appearing, when you are going to sit for NEET or any JEE entrance examinations, you need to memorize hundreds and thousands of formulas. Okay? So among that thousands of mandatory formulas, if possible, why not we can omit out some formulas which we can derive in 1 or 2 seconds. Yeah, 1 or 2 seconds. If you try it, if you practice it, it will be a stop of 1 or 2 seconds to do. Okay. So chalo, so let's see. The first things they are telling us, what is sine 3x. Now beta, how will we find out this sine 3x? We will put it like this ki x plus 2x. Khatam. Now sin a plus b, na? So it will be what? Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Now see, since they are sine, cos 2x, we will use this formula ki 1 minus 2 sin square x. Okay. And for sin 2x, we know ki 2 cos x sin x cos x. सर कहाँ से आया ये फॉर्मूला? जस्ट गो, जस्ट 10 सेकेंड या 15 सेकेंड्स रिवाइंड करो, यू विल गेट दिस फॉर्मूला. जस्ट सॉल्व इट फॉर यू राइट नाउ. ठीक है. नाउ सी, लेट्स सिंप्लीफाई दिस. व्हाट वी विल गेट? साइन एक्स minus 2 sine cube x plus 2 sine x cos square x. So it will be what? Sine x minus 2 sine cube x plus 2 sine x. नाउ सी आ गया ना बचपन का जो फॉर्मूला याद किए थे. कॉस स्क्वायर एक्स को क्या लिखोगे? कॉस स्क्वायर एक्स को लिखेंगे 1 माइनस साइन स्क्वायर एक्स. ओके, सो 1 माइनस साइन स्क्वायर एक्स. डन. So it will be what? Sin x minus 2 sin cube x plus 2 sin x minus 2 sin cube x. So the values we are getting what? 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. This is the value of sin 3x. देखो, if you go by time, how much time did I take to solve this particular formula using derivation? If you solve it yourself, trust me, you won't take more than 2 to 3 seconds to get to it. ठीक है? And which is possible 2 to 3 seconds I can waste rather than memorizing this entire 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. Okay, that's my point of view. You may memorize this, it's up to you. Now for cos 3x, same again, I won't do it, you will do it on your own. How what you will put cos 2x, cos 3x, we will use cos 2x plus x. चलो करके ही देते हैं तुम लोगों को कि cos, लेट्स चेंज द पेन. सो पेन को थोड़ा एक नया स्लाइड पे ही करते हैं इसको. वेट अ सेकेंड, लेट मी इंसर्ट वन मोर स्लाइड. तो हाँ आ गया. सो लेट्स डू दिस cos 3x. व्हाट विल यू cos 3x भाई? 2x प्लस 1. तो इसको क्या लिखोगे? cos सॉरी 2x प्लस एक्स. आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी. cos a प्लस बी का फॉर्मूला क्या है? cos a cos b माइनस sin a sin b. ओके, डन. Now see what is cos 2x? Cos 2x, since देखो, now see the value is in cos ना, so we will put it in cos only. So what we will write? 2 cos square x minus 1 cos x minus 2 sin x cos x sin x. So what it will be? 2 cos cube x minus cos x minus 2 sin square x cos x. Now see 2 cos cube x minus cos x minus what we will write to sin square x? We will put it 1 minus cos square x cos x. Okay, now what we are getting? 2 cos cube x minus cos x minus 2 cos x plus 2 cos cube x. So it will be how much? 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. The value will be cos 3x. Okay, so this is the value of cos 3x. ठीक है, hope you get this. ठीक है, now चलो, so let's move to the next part. Now see, these questions are there, I won't do it. ठीक है, it's up to you. Now let me tell you one important thing. This particular question I want to discuss, because this, see, the value is given as huge. Quat 2025, welcome 2025. Let's have a clap for that. 2 months wasted successfully. So quat 2025, what's the value of quat 2025 and how will you know it? Chalo, let's find it out. See, for quat 2025, what I said, get to the nearest value of 90. Get to the nearest value of 90. चलो, अब 90 का टेबल उतना नहीं याद नहीं करना है. क्या करना होगा? See, 12 into 90 is how much? 12 into 90 is how much? 1080. ठीक है, but it is almost double. So what we will do? 20 into 90 करो, कितना आएगा? 1800. ठीक है, so ये भी नहीं, इससे भी ज़्यादा. So 22 into 90, let us do it like this. कि तो क्या होगा? 8 1 18 19. So 1980. Correct, 1980. Now see, this is the nearest. Why? Because 21980 if you add 45 बेटा क्या आएगा, आ गया तुम्हारा वेलकम 25, ठीक है 2025. So what we will write straight away, we will write 1980 plus your 45, correct. Now cot, what is 1980? We will write it as 22 into 9 t 90 plus 45. चलो झटपट quadrant draw करो. So this is 0, 90, 180, 270. This is 360 again. So all sine, tan, cos. Right now see 90 है ना, 22 एक बार घूमोगे तो कितना बार घूमोगे, 4 बार घूमोगे ना. Again 8, again 12, then 16, then 20. now wait 20 आ गए तुम इधर, माने फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में वापस, तो 20 हो गया, 20, 21 एंड देन 22. 22 मीन्स ये इधर इस लाइन पे आ गए, ठीक है, यू आर एट दिस लाइन. नाउ वेन एवर यू विल जम्प टू प्लस 45, so this is going to be in the third quadrant, right? So what we will put, cot. अच्छा cot क्यों पुट किए, बिकॉज देखो ये तो इवन है ना, तो cot 45 एंड ये थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में क्या होता है, टेन, टेन और कॉट पॉजिटिव है, सो प्लस कॉट 45 द वैल्यू विल बी 1. क्लियर ना? होप दिस क्वेश्चन you will also get it, ठीक है. चलो now next moving to the last part of the video, that is for small angle, ठीक है. no don't for small angle. now see what is a small angle concept. small angle concept is if the angle is very small, suppose करो 1 degree or 2 degree, 1.0.7 degree, 0.8 degree, तो उसका वैल्यू क्या होगा भाई. so for that what maths is telling us, sin theta is approximately equal to theta if theta is very small, very small, okay, if theta is very very small, and tan theta is also equal to theta if theta is very small. cos theta is equal to 1 नॉट थीटा, ठीक है. अगर थीटा का वैल्यू कम है तो cos थीटा का वैल्यू कभी थीटा नहीं होगा, थीटा का वैल्यू cos थीटा का वैल्यू 1 आएगा, ठीक है, फॉर वेरी स्मॉल वैल्यू ऑफ थीटा, ठीक है. सो दिस थ्री कॉन्सेप्ट ओनली, जस्ट कीप इट इन माइंड, ठीक है. एंड देन इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल डिस्कस the other part. See this is part 1 only, ठीक है. it needs to be discussed in at least one more video, the entire basic math, ठीक है. hope you like this video. It is hope this video helped you in clearing all your doubts. Please do solve the questions which I discussed here, ठीक है, and then move to solving it on yourself, practice pyq, ठीक है. in the next tomorrow or day after tomorrow I shall upload the next part also, ठीक है. चलो, all the best, keep studying.